I think I remembered you doing that. It's like you activate the RC to spawn the bulkies, and then you like summon Stitch after the first one, like after you get rid of the first one or something like that. I know that he doesn't deflect the stuff from Neo Shadows, but I thought I was in critical HP still, maybe not. Because he's supposed to ukulele when you're in critical status, but I guess maybe I was just barely above that. Kind of threw me off. When stuff like that happens so fast, I don't have my bearings straight. It's one of those things I'd have to rewatch to fully, like, understand what happened there. It was kind of fucked up. That sucks, man. I just kind of got screwed. Shit happens, though. I mean, if that was my one run out of, like, 10 that made it out of early game, so... Honestly, I'm not expecting for this run to go very far, but you never know. Yes, I'm East Coast. That's the first time that him using his ukulele early has made me die in that specific case, though, so that's kind of shit. You haven't ran crit till you get the bulky vendor thing like that, though. It's like I could leave this category knowing I have accomplished some other things, like getting a 21 Bailey or anything, but no, I'm gonna be known as one of the runners that lost their run because they died on bulkies, because Stitch is a fuck. Yeah, I died with bulky vendor grinding, and if you die on that screen, your run is completely screwed, because there's no good way to get EXP otherwise. I was only 10 behind PB after Grim Reaper 2, which was actually a pretty decent run. Not my best, though. Nice. Except I'm probably one of the few people that actually kind of took it okay. If I was actually on a good run and that happened, I would be pretty pissed, but instead I'm just like, okay, that's cool, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather it happen on a run that's mediocre than a run that's good, so. It's kind of weird to say that 10 behind PB is a mediocre run, but when you weigh the fact that I was 45 behind before Port Royal 2, did my 30-second time save and I'm still not ahead, the run's not the best, so. It's like a good thing and a bad thing to have that mindset. It's like I should be happier that I'm getting runs of that quality more consistently that far, but it's like simultaneously I'm like I could be on such a better run if XX and X thing didn't happen here and there, you know? I'm at that point with 2FM, I'm really starting to understand like the weight of the time losses in notable areas. All good, Full Metal. Thank you very much for watching and take care. Appreciate the good luck. Honestly, on the back of that run, I really feel like I could get another decent PB, and I'd be pretty happy with my time after that. I just don't want to set the mindset that, oh, I can get this PB for sure, and then it takes me like 2 weeks to get, and I get really upset. As long as I'm confident and just not impatient, like desperate for an improvement, it'll naturally come, so. It would have been insane if I PB'd again tonight, considering I just got 53. Like, went from 54 to 53 in my last stream, so... Albeit I've been stuck in early game a long time today. The one run that I made out of early game was actually okay. Just sucks. I have a best segment boat fight to compete against in mid-game, and that sucks so much. Considering I have a low 51 OC, which is rough for me to keep up with. It's like if I can get past boat fight not too far behind in these splits, I have an okay shot at PB. Nice. I guess I'm feeling a tiny bit of time pressure because Xenoblade's coming out very shortly, but I really shouldn't even care about that. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? I run crit for a little bit longer after I finish Xenoblade. I'm talking like it's the end of the world if I don't get this 52 in the next 2 days.
That's more like it.
Pretty good split. Twilight Thorn was kind of a meme, but whatever, man. Considering my 7 Wonders is not the best in my PB, I should accept any Twilight Thorn that I get, as long as I, like, don't die to it. Like, +5 at Twilight Thorn is, it barely matters, so. I mean, it doesn't help, but it doesn't really hurt me that much either. Not bad. That was looking a little bit shitty, but that ending was actually pretty good, so. Cool. You know, this split could have been decent, and then I choked on my own shadowed dick. I don't know, that's kind of a weird situation there. Thanks, Good Luck Tank. Again. Hope you're doing well, again. Good night, Shude. Oh my god, that fucking little wooden box thing, dude. Actually, the most difficult part of this fight. Elixirs really are not that helpful in this run, to be honest. The 10 levels would benefit quite a bit more, I would say. Since ether count is not really a big problem with crit, we can substitute an elixir with 2 ethers in a fight without much of an issue, so 40 elixirs wouldn't really do much for the run, I would say. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, but I'm trying to think. And anytime, like, the way ethers work in this game, you could be at, like, no MP left, but still be blue, and use an ether and you're fully healed again. And that's basically what an elixir would be useful for. And there's not really many instances off the top of my head I can think of where an elixir would be more useful to have than 2 ethers. Considering a majority of the ethers we get in this game are bought from shops or taken from party members, it's not really... Like, it would just save menuing time from other party members, I guess, and buying stuff at shops, but that's such a minor time save. How's my sleep been lately? Not bad. Waking up at, like, noontime every day. usually falling asleep between 2 and 3 a.m. As long as I don't start waking up at like 4, 5, or 6, then we're fine.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
I don't know, maybe that's a question to ask other runners of this game who might have more of an insight, but I can't quite think of how 40 elixirs would be like super helpful in this particular category. Would I say it doesn't help at all? No, but would I say it would be like such a huge advantage to have them? I don't think so. It's probably the best I've ever done that menu. That's what I mean, like, it probably would make the run better, but not by, like, so much. It would be, like, easy PB type stuff. I'm not gonna say no to 40 elixirs, but at the same time, it's like... some strats are already solid enough that an elixir wouldn't really help us too much, I feel. That's what I was feeling about 2 weeks ago, Tank, and it's not fun. I hope it clears up soon. Hate that shit. Start KH2 casual today. Nice, man. How far did you get? My casual playthrough I made to Halloween Town. Because the big thing for me is you can literally just use 2 ethers, and that compensates for what an elixir would really help for in KH2 speedrunning. Not in every single case, but in most cases, you know? So, it's like if we have no major issues with ether count currently, it probably wouldn't really matter that much. I don't know, maybe I'm not looking at it the right way. I would definitely say those 10 levels would be much better, though. Gorgeous. Holy fuck, that fight was good. I've had very good towers today. Maybe Roxas section's been a little bit hit or miss, but most of my towers have been like super fucking quick today. I'm really happy about that. Because this is usually the, like, besides Bailey, the part I lose the most time to of potential time, so. No, I failed the cutscene skip. Now I might not this segment. Good shit. I've best segmented a few splits today, so I can't say today hasn't been good for that type of reason, and I've also had a run that could have been PB'd fairly late into the game, so I mean... Honestly, I feel like I'm probably gonna push for a 52, because I've already had one run that's been pretty decent late into the game. Not good, but decent. Like, good enough to get a 52, so I might just kind of push for that. I'll see how I feel about that in a day or two from now, if this run doesn't PB. But I think it's more likely I'm gonna go for a 52 than move on to level 1 with this time I have right now. Damn it, that fucking creeper survived. That sucks. If that creeper didn't live and that the next wave of dust spawned in, this could have been an amazing Bailey. It's okay though. Because that dual stance would have done so much. Still pretty decent though. Hey little Andy, what's up man? Thank you so much. Funnily enough, the worst part of this opening has been my Roxas section. Twilight Thorn and Seven Wonders were pretty bad. Exhausted? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a relatable mood. You're exhausted, but you still have stuff you want to do, and then like 1 or 2 hours later you're not tired anymore, and then you can't sleep for another like 3 or 4. I've had plenty of nights like that. For KH1, I would say the 40 elixirs would be better. Although the only thing that sucks is having to menu them into Sora's inventory every time, so I don't know if that would super be worth it or not. But that would pretty much give us an elixir at our disposal for every notable fight in the game, and that would be really good. On beginner mode, you're already so powerful that the extra abilities wouldn't really matter that much for early game. And honestly, probably through most of the game, to be quite honest. Yeah, Final World's music is pretty good. It's very, ethereal, which is kind of the point. Yo, GG Vane, thank you so much for the 14 months, my dude. Welcome back to the Mist Continent and enjoy your emotes for the next 30 days still, my man. Hope you're doing well today. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Thank you so much. Well, you said my thing for me, so thank you very kindly, and I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for being sub for so long, I greatly appreciate it. I'm doing okay. Oh my god, please.
Let's go. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah. Back off. This is it.
That's not gonna kill. Oh, it did actually. Nice. I thought that he was a little too high in the air, that not enough hits would connect, but I was wrong, so cool. Once in a while, I like being incorrect.
Yeah. This is it. Take this. Donald.
Depends. Honestly, I may grind crit a little bit more after Xenoblade. If I don't hit a 52 in the next 2 days after this, like from now, then I might do crit a little bit longer, because I can get one more PB out of this, definitely. I'm just not going to be, like, it's gonna feel so bad, you know? If I have a run that has 40 seconds of time save on one split, that's way too much time for a run of this caliber, I feel. Not that there's like a standard I have to live up to for like, you're just happy with whatever run you get, but it's like, I can't be happy having 40 seconds of time save somewhere on one split. Hey Hydras, what's up man? I'm doing okay, hopefully you are as well. I mean, it's good to be right most of the time, especially when you're playing crit. Because usually when you're wrong about something, you end up getting killed. But once in a while, opposite is not a bad thing, so. I'm surprised I could catch that guy there. Thought he was gonna do more push-ups. You really can't depend on Donald for fucking anything, man. Like, he'll use his thunder if he feels like it, he'll just kind of run up to the enemy and try to beat it with his fucking mallet if he feels like it as well, so I mean, what do you do?
Back off.
I don't know. I'm not gonna look at this time and think to myself, I mean, I do wish I didn't lose that time at Grim Reaper. But I'm not gonna look at a 53 and say, man, this run sucks. Because it really doesn't. 253 in crit is a very good time, and I'm proud of how far I've come in a short time frame. But it's like, when I leave crit, I'm probably not coming back here for a very long time, you know? So I want to make sure I'm as happy as I can be leaving crit. And I would not be the most happy leaving this category on a 40-second time save towards the end of the run, so. I'm either gonna push for a 52 or a 51. 51 is gonna be my limit though. If I hit 51, I'll be pretty, like, even if I do have a pretty noteworthy mistake, it probably won't be so much that I care tremendously about it. Because the effort it's gonna take to go through all the other stuff just to save that time in that one spot is not gonna be worth it anymore. At least with this run, there's still other bits and pieces of time save aside from Grim Reaper 2, so it's not all bad. But that's one of my big motivators for still doing runs right now, is just a free 40 seconds if I don't fuck the fight up. Nice fight. Yo, Ace, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. Day has been pretty good. I just wish runs were a little better today. But I've gotten a few best segments, and I've had a run that was actually on PB pace, like over 2 hours into the game. And I just got this run last stream, so I mean, runs haven't been too bad. Just doing 5 hours of early game prior was not the most fun experience in the world, but I kind of have to get used to that. I've been slacking too much with my early games up to this point, and I really need to just have a standard going forward now. It's like instead of just a 51, it's like I need to be getting nothing worse than a mid 51 type of deal, and if not better than that. See, it's like you need to find that comfortable middle of speedrunning where you're pushing yourself to reach a standard, but you don't lose your fucking mind getting there. So just pick something that's like a comfortable middle, and a comfortable middle for me would be like around 5130 for OC. I can do 5130s with a decent start. It's not that bad. Like, I don't even need an amazing OC, just like, I can afford one or two iffy splits on the way there. It's not that bad. Because if I was like asking for absolute perfection, I'd probably lose my mind, considering how bad early game is in this category. Could be beginner early game though, so I shouldn't complain too much. Well, it wasn't 5 hours of Roxas, it was 5 hours of everything up through OC and then dying to Hades Escape 3 times and dying to Pete 3 times. Not the most fun thing in the world. I didn't put Fire Boost on, fuck my life.
Give me strength.
What if you never had a mind? Well, I guess you're all set. Then you're perfect to speedrun, because you'll never get mad about anything. I literally had a thing happen where I did a Cyclone RC, the soldier juked me, and then the other soldier that was there did a Cyclone and it killed me because I couldn't react to that. And I was like, wow, this game is pretty fun. Never died that way in Pete before, and I'm just like, oh, that's neat. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing when you discover new ways to die in fights. Because I mean, at the very least, you're aware that can happen. And I mean, maybe that's, you've experienced the game for so long at this point that you're starting to see things that are not usually that common, but I mean, still pretty stupid. Died to LOD2 Courtyard. Aw, fuck, dude. Were you being like a little greedy because like Assault Riders didn't die or something? Because I've almost died doing that. I'm not part of the Abu minigame club yet either. But now that you say that, it makes me slightly nervous. 47. 34-47's not bad. If I can get sub 35, I'm usually pretty content with that. But if the lower the 34, the better, obviously. I think my best ever LOD is like a 34-20. with like a really good Bailey and everything, so. There's one thing you learn about crit is being greedy does not work like 90% of the time. It coerces you into wanting to not lose a bunch of time, so you try to cut corners and then you lose a shit ton of time afterwards. Because you usually get DM'd or you like die or something, so. As painful as it is sometimes to kind of sit there and wait, it's usually the best option when it's only a few seconds variance. Have a good night, Lucian Star. Thank you again for the emote and have a good night. Here, the way that I see it is if you're prepared to play risky and you've accepted that in the worst case scenario your run basically dies, it's fine. But don't do risky strats unless you're willing to pay the price if they don't succeed, so. Like, if I ever get to a point where I don't really care if a run lives or dies, I'll probably do something that's not very safe and just hope for the best, but I will definitely sacrifice a few seconds to make sure the run stays okay when it's, like, relatively late into the game. It's pretty much how I played KH1 as well. Like, there's been so many moments I could have easily died in World of Chaos, but I opted to like wait like a handful of seconds just to make sure I don't die, and usually that's the best course of action. It's just so difficult in high pressure situations not to want to go super quick and try to end a fight quickly because your fight's not the best it could be. I'm sure I don't have to tell other runners that, they understand. But I'm just saying, like, on multiple occasions from personal experience, you don't want to do that unless you just really don't care about the state of the run. Really, the end game goal is just to keep the endurance up long enough for you to make a breakthrough on your next, like, improvement that you're happy with, and it's just important to prioritize safety whenever your run is good enough to meet your standard. Like, honestly, it's hard for me to say, because I don't think, aside from the run I'm competing against, I've had a run I'm so proud of up to, like, most of the way through. So I was gonna say something along the lines of I've had runs, like a handful of runs in the past, I probably would have been done with 2FM, but I don't think that's the case. But I lost them because I decided to play risky in a part that it wasn't worth it. I can afford a mediocre Hades escape, because my run-up through LOD has been okay. I mean, I hope it's a good Hades escape, but I don't need it to be, like, amazing, so. There's been a few moments it felt like it was almost breaking me, but then I would get, like, an improvement the next day, so it's like... I just have to stay focused and not really care too much if runs make it or not. Oh my god. Okay. We're not gonna go for the damage boost. I think that's a bad idea. Yeah, that would have been a new one. Thankfully it was not one. I respect Logic and Intense so much because it's like, they're going through what I'm going through, but they actually have even stricter standards they have to abide by, so it's like, shit, man. I probably would not enjoy running this game if I had a sub 250, and I was trying to improve that. Not that it's really hurting me too much trying to improve my 53 at this moment, but if my run was, like, considerably better, I probably would not like running crit anymore. That's why I'm limiting myself to stop at 51, because I feel like if I try to go for another minute better than 51, I would like hate this game, so.
That's it.
It's live action, it's CGI?
That's it.
What the heck? I don't know what to believe anymore, man.
That's it.
If it's live action, I will actually laugh, like, super hard. I hope it's not.
That's it.
If it's CGI, I think it'd be pretty interesting, but as live action, please no. Thank you, Oren. I don't want to use... I could have used a fire, but I didn't want to in case I ran out of MP and I wanted to panic limit. You guys suck. Don't hit my fucking bat, please. Don't do this to me, man. Good enough. I was getting a little scared there because I was one hit away from death and I was in the middle of a lance tug. And Hades has this amazing talent to snipe you the moment the lance tug ends, and that's happened to me like twice today, and I was kind of getting nervous there. Thankfully, he did not do that. Hey, Subcharge, what's up, man? Oh no! Somebody call an ambulance. But not for me. What the fuck is this damage, by the way? Holy shit. That was really good.
Let's go.
Wow, that was actually a really good Cerberus. What the fuck? Not bad. That worked out so well. Dude, a 43 Cerberus Pog. Wow, this is actually my best run up through Cerberus. How about that? It's almost like if the rest of this goes really well, I could maybe barely get a 50. That'd be pretty hype.
Light.
Probably not, but a man can dream. Yo, congrats on 100%, James. Yeah, BBS is pretty repetitive. It wouldn't have been so bad if you could just 100% one character specifically for everything, but no. It's pretty big pain in the ass for thorough completion. It's mostly just like CP farming, I think, right? To make other commands and stuff. And I guess farming for like crystals and shit to make special abilities, but you don't really need too many of those if you know the optimal catalog. A lot of slide dash and strike raid farming went into those abilities, dude. And level 1 and 2 magics.
Dance, water, dance! It's over! Back off! It's over! It's over! This is it! Oh, take this! This is it! Yeah. Not bad, Roxas.
How does Magnet fare against Demix in the second fight when he has his clones out? I actually have never looked into that. Curious now. I just want my 1 money, man. You can't let me have my 1 money. Come on. Where's my money? Okay. Holy fuck. Oh my god, Donald healed me. Thank you. Come on, you people acting like you wouldn't do it either. Be real.
Take this.
Slow. Yeah, there's an in-game trophy for BBS where you have to spend 80 hours of playtime doing shit. It's pretty dumb. Literal anti-speedrun trophy. Hey, Sora! Get up on the Hydra's back! To be fair, the 80-hour thing is an in-game trophy, like in the actual game itself, not from the PlayStation stuff. So. New strap, by the way. This should kill, hopefully. Good. It's, so if you get the fast head pattern, you get a slightly slower fight, but you don't lose that much time if you do it that way. You sacrifice 2 ethers to barely lose time on Hydra, in the worst case scenario like that.
Hey, wait a minute.
I have practiced a lot of Hydra, utilizing the new thing there, and it works out pretty well. Like, it kind of sucks for your ether count, but I mean, I compensate with that by getting an extra one in LOD now, so it's like... It's basically like doing the run, but you had to do the extra Trinity anyway with the ethers, and it's really just a bonus if you can hold on to them anyway. That is my best OC time, 51:10, so not bad. If I got the really good head pattern, I probably could have saved another, like, 5 to 10 there, but it's pretty good. Yo, nice poly. I love when that happens. I also personally find Recom just more fun to play than BBS, but that's just me. Maybe some people feel the opposite. And you only have to do it as 2 characters instead of 3. And Riku doesn't even do half the shit that Sora has to do for his completion, so it's not that bad. Also, hi, Polly. Recom is actually fairly similar, although it does have abusive slates in that game, like Sonic Blade and 3rd level magic like Blizzaga and Firaga kind of destroy that game to shreds, but... Let's see, they also included a random Joker card, which allows you to fill the criteria of any door in the game, which is really good for those doors that require like 99. Like total cards, that's kind of annoying. So I mean, there's like some quality of life improvements, but people harp on Recom for not being very balanced, and Com is a much better game, combat-wise. So like the actual improvements outside of combat, I think, in Recom are really good, but the combat is better in the original. Yes, combat-wise. I see that. I'm amazed I didn't make that joke myself. The really cool thing about Recom is you can manipulate the RNG to get specific map cards and enemy cards. It's like if you do a very specific amount of movement and you have your deck like set up a specific way, and you encounter an enemy at an exacting instance, you can actually get like a red Nocturne card or a random Joker card from specific fights, and it makes the speedrun really consistent to that degree, as far as map cards are concerned. 3D plat is not too bad. If you've gotten BBS or Recom plat, 3D is a lot easier to get, so... Like, I would say... KH3 and 3D both have a pretty relatively easy platinum trophy to obtain. The others are up to preference. Like, Recom isn't bad, just tedious, and BBS isn't that bad aside from Terra's mysterious figure and the repetitive nature of that. 1 and 2 are pretty fun games to plat, aside from KH1's unchanged armor trophy. I'm still surprised there is no critical mode trophy for KH3. I would have thought they would have added that. once critical mode actually became a thing.
Light.
Yeah, I would say 3D, like, it's either 3D or KH3 is the easiest game to get all the trophies in, so...
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Dang, no 2-cycle? Maybe someday. Yeah, it's like, individually all those trophies are not that bad, but when you try to do multiple, things in one playthrough, it's pretty rough. I do not recommend, Unchanged Armor and Proud in the same playthrough unless you know exactly what you're doing. Ah. KH1's trophies are excellent aside from Unchanged Armor. Although I suppose that also makes the speedrun pretty interesting. To a degree, but... It like, casually, it's fucking awful.
Is this one?
I think this'll do the trick.
That is true, I have to remind myself that they nerfed the trophies for PS4, because PS3 was even worse. You had to do 3 playthroughs of KH1 to get plat, because there was one for each difficulty and they didn't stack, which is complete bullshit. And you had to get every single gummy blueprint, which means you had to do every single gummy mission. Pretty fucked up.
Is this
I
one?
think this'll do the trick.
You can only use Kingdom Key, and you cannot adjust, you cannot put on accessories, you cannot swap your Keyblade, you cannot swap the accessories in party, you cannot change Goofy's shields, you cannot change Donald's staffs, you cannot fuck with your equipment tab whatsoever. Gummies aren't that bad in PS4, but PS3 they're actual trash. Yeah, man, it's like Star Fox. You like Star Fox, right? Yeah, do this. He'll never know. Best thing for casual play is just do a casual proud playthrough and do that to completion. And then do like Unchanged Armor, Beginner Mode, Speedster, and whatever the heck else you need to do. Undefeated, Unchanged Armor. Like, any of like the handicap trophies are best done for beginner mode in a casual sense, so usually 2 playthroughs. But you'll have like 1 actual playthrough and then 1 like speedrun playthrough, so... It's That's why it's super imperative that you get Monstro on the bottom side of the map, I think. Actually, no. Top side of the map. I forget. It's been a while since I've done PS3 plat, but one side is better for Monstro. Atlantica and End of the World have bullshit missions that don't fucking work. I don't mind the gummy missions in 1 aside from those 2 worlds.
Let's go.
Yes, there is, Taiga. There's various situations where it's just better to have EXP0. I'd like to make a video on it at some point, like explaining like the properties of EXP0, and because of that, kind of understand a little bit better as to how it works. Please, you stupid hoe.
Let's go.
Well, I'm not saving time here. Hey, Zero Blade Edge. Nothing much, man. Just sucking dick at Cage 2.
Let's go.
The usual.
This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go. This way.
You doing the same thing the other day? Nice. I've gotten quite accustomed to it over the last week or so.
This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go. This
Do
way.
I ever throw you guys off with just jarring comments I say so casually a lot of the time? Because sometimes I'm like, did I really just say that?
Let's go.
I don't really think about it too much, but I just kind of say whatever comes to mind. It's not a good thing sometimes.
This way.
Well, escorts kind of sucked. It's okay. I feel like when I'm not speedrunning, I can actually think coherently and not say stupid shit half the time. It's like, I can't wait for Xenoblade, because that's going to be like the actual, normal Myst playing a video game for once. Can't wait for a Miss Heated Gamer moment? Ah, yes. You wanna know what my heated gamer moment usually consists of? Wow, dude, that's fucking cool. And that's like, that's usually how angry I get when it comes to, things not going right when I speedrun. Like, some people like go, and smash controllers and other shit, but I'm just like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Let's go.
Eh! Okay.
Thunder. It's over.
Oof. This is not very good.
It's over. Back off.
I didn't think so. Well, I'm not saving any fucking time here, because this game is cool. I'm Chicken Little, I bring in the fucking enemies, except when I don't feel like it one time, you know? It's cool, man. I was like an inch too fucking, like, far off of my positioning or some shit, so I'm not gonna actually work. Love this guy. Ah, fuck. Awful windows. This is like 10 seconds farther behind than I should be. Would not be surprised if I'm red going into Pete. I mean, I could, but what's the point of that? Black and white splits. I mean, that's so old school, dude. These windows suck tremendous ass. Holy, like even worse than like Pete's ass. Like that's how huge it was. Hey, Zero Cooler. Good morning, dude.
You bugs couldn't bother me if you wanted to.
Well, this run was good and now it's kind of bad because I'm red right now. I want to try to not be red until after boat fight because it's the best segment in PB.
I can't take anymore.
He's got that wagon, boy. Also, he has a Chad jawline. You see that shit? Pete makes me red? Dude, same. See, my splits are red right now. Even though it was windows that made me lose time. The fuck is Pete's body shape, though? I mean, Jesus. Weird. What? He's got that eggplant body. I'm not body shaming, I'm just confused. I'm asking a question. There's nothing wrong with looking like that. Mean Girls? Yeah, it's the sequel called Mist Girls. Alright, here comes the spliv where I cry. Like IRL. Like, you're not gonna want to miss it, dude. I'm gonna cry on stream. Miss Angels. I mean, to be fair, you see, you looking at this, I mean, it's not an improbable situation. As opposed to crying in like, not real life. Cry miss, we won't judge, okay. Okay, I cried. I'm good now. That's gonna be me in like 5 minutes when I do boat fight. Goal is to not lose any more than 15 seconds on boat fight. Honestly, if I come within 10, that's also very good. So, finger cross, as they say. Also, damn dude, this is like my second run tonight. I'm actually on a pretty good start. Like 2 110 timeless rivers, that's nice. If you don't PB this run, I'm gonna punch yourself in the balls. Can I watch? You'll live stream it? Dude, sick. I'll raid you afterwards.
Give me strength.
If I don't PB this run, I'm gonna reset. Yeah, isn't that an insane proposition? Holy fuck. That is like a madman's way of thinking. Ow. I hate when I punch my desk and my finger hurts now. Thought you said this would be your last run? I mean, you can reset your last run, you just end stream immediately afterwards. I never said I was going to finish this run. I will if it's good, but otherwise probably not. I mean, this run is good for the moment, but boat fight's probably gonna fuck me up in a bit. Like, I was ahead after early game, that never happens. A low 51 OC is quite good for me. Only thing I wish is just windows weren't so bad. That's been like, well, escorts and windows were not the best. But besides those two splits, run has been pretty good. I think Windows 10 is actually pretty decent from what I've used, to be honest, but to each their own. Then again, I'm not exactly a big computer buff, so what the fuck do I know? Are you okay? I don't know, chicken. I'm fucking dying. What do you think? Ah, no, his stream die. No stream, no no worky. Fuck, what happened? No.
Let's go.
Stream, come back. Dang, dude. Yeah, you guys missed a pretty sick ambush fight. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's fine now. Are you joking? Really good boat fight. Yes, I'm local recording. Don't worry about that. Ever since I got a 54, I started local recording runs in case I get a run I'm happy with now. When a stream drops for me, usually it's just an inconvenience on, oh fuck. I'm scared. Huh? Okay, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, okay. A little spooky there. Yeah, I like lost my run in fucking World of Chaos because my fucking internet cut out. That was such bullshit. That is also an excellent boat fight. Nothing really dumb happened. I'm proud. Big pog. I mean, I eventually beat that run anyway, so it didn't matter that much in hindsight, but in the short term it really sucks. Yo, Logic, thank you for the 22 months, man. That refresh took so long, a month passed? Damn, dude. Welcome back to the Mist Continent. Okay, I had to listen to see if Barbosa was gonna fuck my day up there. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my dude. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you, Logic. Hey, Mr. Wolf, what's up, man? Sleep schedule is about as fucked as mine? Not really. I've been going to bed at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and waking up around noontime, which is pretty much the schedule I want, to be honest. And if this run PBs, it'll be like, what, 3:30? And I'll go to bed pretty much immediately afterwards, and I'll probably wake up around the same time again, so... I mean, unless waking up at noontime is like a fucked sleep schedule for you, then I guess, yeah.
Bring it on.
But, so far it's not that bad. I definitely cannot do another attempt after this, though. Like, if this run dies, I'm done for the night. Yeah, it just depends on when you need to be up the next day. As long as I'm up by around noontime, I feel alright about that. I kind of stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning last night trying to get 2FM rando working and failing. So, I mean, I'm already a bit on that schedule as it is. Yeah, Jack died in Barbosa that other day. That was a pretty good meme. This run's pretty decent, man. Mostly because the boat fight itself was actually pretty good. I'm happy about that. That being said, you could lose a run on any split in this game, so I shouldn't be that attached to it, but only plus 10 after Port Royal 1 is very good. Because I say from the start of OC all the way through Port Royal 1 is probably the best part of this run for me, so if I'm barely behind after that, that's good news. Agrabah and Halloween Town are nothing to sneeze at either, but that long stretch from end of LOD to the end of Port Royal kind of sucks to compete with. I'm honestly not sure. I remembered I knew the answer to that when I was going for Plaid, but that was like 3 years ago. So I've forgotten at this point how exactly that works. I am so glad I lost the weight, dude, because it has been relatively hot. Even at like 2 o'clock in the morning, it's been relatively hot today. And if I was like another fucking 100 pounds heavier, I'd be sweating my dick off right now. Instead, I'm just like very mildly uncomfortable with the fan on, but it's okay. Hey Stark, what's up, dude? Thank you for the good luck. I'm on my final run of the night because I'm a little bit bitter. I lost my run to bulky vendors in Halloween Town, so I wanted to try one more after that. Thank you for the good luck, though. Sounds good, Red. I look forward to not seeing you do that. Yeah, I mean, my runs have been getting pretty good recently. No? Okay. Because I do the double ether thing now, that menu fucks me up. I put on a second potion instead of an ether there now, so rip. Dumb mistake every time. I could probably get a 51 right now with a really good run all the way through, but that's hard. What? Critical mode is hard? Speedrunning is hard? Put them both together, they're both hard? What? What is this bullshit? Hey Froggy, what's up? Thank you for the good luck.
Yeah, light.
There's like a better movement thing you can do here that I haven't practiced. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see. You get up on the little platforms there, and you can quick run if you distance it properly, and then you can use a final or a wisdom fire to get into the load zone after you do your last quick run off the platform. It's like very slightly faster to do it that way, but I haven't learned it. Exact distancing and everything. Oh my fucking god.
Back off. Yeah. This is it. There.
I hesitated so bad, and then I just lost time for a stupid reason there. Thankfully, the fireball doesn't one-shot you. If the fireball one-shot you, that'd be so bullshit. Oh, come on, whatever.
Give me strength.
All good, Alex. Thank you for watching, man. Take care. Ooh, okay. I don't know if this will kill, because that was really awkward. Okay, good. Ugh, that positioning was so disgusting. Oh well.
It's over.
Oh my god, that fight was amazing. Holy shit, I just popped off so fucking hard. That was like actually perfect. Dude, that is a big boy blue by 2.5 seconds. My goodness. Maybe a little bit, just because it did seem a little bit strange to have them break into like really weak enemies periodically. I didn't really think this game was that hard until you got to the second Demix fight. That's the first really challenging fight in the game. That was incredible because I didn't even have. I had extra drive that I usually don't have, so I could do the second aerial finisher, and that was enough drive. Just enough drive and just enough damage in coordination with everything else. That was like fucking amazing. I am probably never going to get a fight that good ever again. I don't really see how I could have done that any faster. Hey, Pure Noob, what's up, dude? Someone is up late? My dude, it's only 2 in the morning. I'm only gonna be up for another, like, hour anyway. Hour to hour and a half. I promise I'll go to bed right after this run is over to preserve my sleep. I was looking at my segment timer and I killed the volcanic lord at like 56 seconds when I usually kill it at like around a minute. I was like, oh my god, this fight is really good. Glad I finished it off as smoothly as the rest of it did. No, we're not doing spontaneous 24-hour stream. That is a bad idea. I might do a 24-hour stream when I turn 24 later this year. But that's still not for a little while. I think 24 for 24 would be pretty hype, TBH. I'm getting old, man. I'm gonna be in my mid-20s in a few months. That's fucked up. Does that mean I'm doing 48 for 48? Perhaps. Ask me again in like 25 years. Oh, did I like actually fully disconnect? That sucks. Damn, dude, that's rough.
Let's go.
The one thing I will say about the beard, it gives me more respect. Because I had that thing going on that I look like I'm like 5 when I don't have my beard, and when I actually go out in public and I'm like, you know, doing shit, people are like, yes sir, instead of like, what do you want? You know how it be sometimes, man. People working in retail and shit thinking you're just like some dipshit kid. With the beard, you look like you're actually kind of old. It's the strats.
Prepare to scream.
I mean, maybe I can't speak for everybody, but like when I was 21 a few years ago and I didn't have any facial hair, people thought I was like 16. Now when I actually go out, people think I'm like 30, and it's a lot more. Like I feel like I'm respected more, and they're like just the overall, you know, disposition feels more comfortable in public, I guess. I don't really know exactly how to describe it. It's like discrimination against young people once they're actually in the fucking world for once.
It's over. Yeah.
I'm a boomer? Dude, I'm 23. Boomer is not 23. I'm like some weird millennial zoomer hybrid because I was born at like the actual like dividing line. Are you kidding me? How did that not hit the next phase? I'm kind of mad. I got that boomer beard. I look super old when I put my glasses on. Like, I look like I'm a fucking, like, teacher or some shit. Grandpa missed. I've been an Uncle Miss since I was 1.
Nice view from up here.
Because it's an interesting thing when you're from a family of 6 and you're the youngest versus when someone's the oldest and they have a family. Where's the emote? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not old. It's like my best old person voice impression. This motherfucker's laughing at me. Shut up. I picked out for you. It's a pretty nice gift. No windy boys. Nice. Nice. No, chicken. Damn it. Hey DLB, I'm holding out okay. Hopefully you are too. This is my last run of the night.
No, you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll swap you flat. That's right, away you go.
Jeez. I was getting a little scared there, man. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna go face first. Oh, the spike's up my ass! Oh, fuck! Yeah, I was worried that shit was gonna happen, except I actually get damaged. I was like, oh gee. Like, the spikes were 2 shots, so that was kinda sketchy, but it worked out. No, I don't want to go to Atlantica. Fuck! You. Okay. have to use my indoor voice. I'm being a little too. I'm being a spaz. Need to chill out with that. Can't sleep? Dude, nice. No finny fun yet. Distinction. How fucking far did that dusk go, dude? My goodness. That's not good. Good enough. This little girl's trying to steal my skateboard. What a hoe. Get out of here. Don't play like you're not down for ass spikes? I mean... depends on the situation.
Lionel's right, you know.
So it's all.
Gorge, I didn't mean...
Yes. Oh no! Help! You're right, Chipper. Sora.
That's not how you spell hoe, Polly. Come on now. Or is it? Or am I confusing the two? I actually don't know. I thought people call it, like, when you called someone a hoe, it was just the H-O. Maybe I'm bad. To Urban Dictionary. Let's do a poll. Hoe versus hoe. Hey, Sergio. Thanks, man. It won't let you make a poll. Oh, no. Inappropriate content, no. What the fuck is this link, dude? A word Santa Claus says 3 times when he sees your wife. Wife, mother, and sister together in the same room. Ah, shit. That's funny. That's a good laugh. Well, I guess I was correct, it is H-O. Because Santa said so, and if you doubt Santa, you're fucked up. Who remembers the old Tiger Woods joke about comparing him to Santa Claus? Now, people don't say that because of what Tiger Woods did in, like, recent history, but... That's not good. This is the same thing as being in critical health, by the way, so I'm kind of in trouble here. I'll die in pretty much one hit to anything right now. I kind of just want to be a baby and not do the strats, because I don't trust myself right now. I'll think about it. Nah, fuck it, we're doing it. Whew, okay. I couldn't afford to fail that at that amount of HP, or I would have died. Wow, this split sucked major ass. Holy shit. Losing like 10 seconds here, that sucks. Ouch, dude. Yeah, Santa stops after 3 hoes. I have a penis! Because I did the strat when I could have died. What do you mean penis wasn't in question? You literally just said no balls, my dude. Come on, man. Don't be like that. I mean, I guess, but I mean... Come on, man. Let me have my moment. Hey Stitch, you want to refill my NP? No, okay, fuck you, dude. Thank you, Stitch. Sorry for prompting this discussion, are you though? Who knows? At 2 AM? My dude, we were talking about cum at like 8 PM like a few days ago. I don't think time has anything to do with it. And then one person's like, we should defuse this convo, and I'm like, that's a very poor choice of words for this topic. Information. Defeat all of the enemies. Some pretty good advice, TBH. That was really good.
Let's go. Gather. Gather.
That's okay, actually.
Gather.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna be mad for a minute there, but then I realized the gravity of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But miss, gravity's in KH1, not KH2. What are you talking about? Good one, dude. It's funny as fuck.
Dance, water.
I'm gonna have a decent HP3? Maybe. Wait and find out.
Yeah, it's over. Oh, yep, it's over. Light.
200's not bad.
Yeah. Give me strength. This is it. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Donald. Yeah.
Damn, son. That's a pretty good start to Hollow Bastion 3, not gonna lie.
Gather. This is it. Gather. Back off.
Yuffie is here to meme. Huh? Oh! I'm amazed that soldier didn't hit me. That was like last frame bullshit. I didn't even notice that was hitting me until it was like too late, but I got away with it.
Help out. Back off.
I was slightly distressed.
Gather. Let's go. Give me strength. This is it. Let's go. This is it. Yeah. Go. Okay.
Bullshit.
Gather.
I am spooked really bad right now.
Gather.
This is fine.
Gather. Gather.
I mean, not very good for Tifa, but I mean, there was a moment there I thought I was going to die, so I mean, could have been worse. Ha! Okay. That was not scary at all. I should be dead right now. That was very fortunate. That was so fucking greedy. I should have paid for my, like, I should have paid for that with my life. That was so fucking awful. Waffles or pancakes?
Take this.
Depends. If it's really good, definitely pancakes. But you can't have a bad waffle.
Okay, it's over. Take this.
It's like really good pancakes are the best, but if the pancakes aren't the best, then waffles are always superior. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Tough call. If we're looking at them at their best, definitely pancakes. If we're looking at them at their worst, definitely waffles.
Back off. Okay, this is it. It's over. This is it.
I'm gonna get hit here. Ow.
Back off. It's over. Take this.
How about no?
Let's go. It's over. Back off. It's over. There. It's over.
That was fucked. My second ever 158, that's crazy. The fact I'm actually ahead right now,
I guess
Nutty.
sometimes help.
FF fights were kind of a mess, everything else was pretty okay.
A photo and some ice cream.
Riku?
You
I still haven't quite figured it out, because I know you want the camera to be in a very specific position towards the end of the fight, so you can kill more Heartless with the RC, but I still haven't quite put my finger on it. It's like, you kind of want the laser to be attacking where the camera's not pointing, so you kill as many Heartless as possible, because they're spawning in off camera. There's still a few things about 1K I could learn about.
Gather.
Oh hey, I got the Tokyo Drift! Ah, fuck my life! Okay. Wait, what? Hello? Oh, Donald died. That's not good, is it?
Yeah. Back off.
Well, that sucked tremendous ass. Ugh. Well, at least I didn't die, but that's so fucking stupid.
Let's go.
I'm losing at least like 15 seconds here, probably more. I was like, why is the Trinity not working? And it's like, oh, Donald fucking died, because he, like, why wouldn't he? That's disappointing. This run was good, and now it's kind of starting to get to that territory again. I needed to not do that. It's the best I could do in that situation, man. That was complete shit. Better than losing, like, 45, I guess, which is what would have happened, but... Or 30 to 45, but still kind of a pain in the ass. All good, Metro dude. Thank you for watching, man. Take care. If I had to be 100% honest, I can't believe I didn't die in that fight. that's not good. I may not have enough for a third finisher now. I think I have just enough. Yep. Oh, I did the thing too early. Well, rip. It's my fault. Could have been worse, I guess, but... If you go into the thing too soon, since you get out of Master Form, your party members don't fully come back into the party yet. They take a second to load back in. If you do your limits too soon there, it will default to Trinity limit instead of Comet if Donald isn't technically in the party in that moment there, so it's my fault. I almost used Comet there instead of Trinity, that would have been funny. Hey Andre, what's up, man? Degenerates and degenerates. I see what you did there. Thank you for the good luck. Oh no. Okay. I was like, I'm not fucking around, man. Don't do that. Pretty sure that die is a one-shot as well, so a lot of sketchiness happening there. I'm happy to be back to streaming Vidax. That makes me even happier to hear that, so thank you. I got 60 FPS, but I still didn't get fucked. Okay, good. That's not good. Hurry up, please. Oh my god. I almost didn't get enough drive for Master Form. That was a little monk ass. No, I dropped my combo, son of a bitch. That's still a decent time save though, we'll take that. If I didn't drop my combo at the end, that would have been really good. Yeah, I choked Grim Reaper 2 super bad in PB, so there's the result of not fucking it up. About 4 seconds of realistic time save. If I didn't drop my combo at the end, I would have had like a near perfect fight. So I mean, that's fine. You don't even want to know, man. It was just really bad in PB. Just take my word for it. We're gonna try something different here.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go.
It's probably better with the time to use Stitch, so he has like almost no time to fuck you over. Thank you for that logic, by the way. I never tested it, but at the same time I was like, what's actually the worst thing that could happen? Because usually they don't touch you until you get the first bulky anyway, so what's really the harm? Ah, no. Okay, that's fine.
Donald. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Damn, dude. No! Okay, good. That's fine. Wish I got that box a little bit earlier, but better late than never.
Donald. Yeah. Light.
Hey, Gio, what's up, man? Best possible time is if I matched my best segment for every split remaining in the run. That's the time I would get. Basically, my best possible time once I start a run is my sum of best, and that's around a 2:46:30, I believe. Not sure of the exact time. I just like how smooth the fight is in a speedrun, because Duckler is just so fucking good. It's funny because my sum of best is a 46. Which is gonna only be like 1 minute better than the fucking time logic is after, if that's actually the case. That worked out unbelievably well, what the fuck. I was like, ah, damn, dude, I'm gonna lose a lot of time here, because I was too high in the air for that magnet, but somehow, some way, Both of those fortune tellers went after me as well as the bat, and that actually ended up being not too bad of a fight. I'm very surprised. That was very lucky. You can usually tell how your fight's gonna be on that first magnet, and I thought it was like, well, that sucks.
Gather. Yeah. Gather. Gather. Okay. Gather.
Hey, Solonova. No, it's just a meme because my sum of best is a 46. So and then what people say is like, oh, so that means 46 is possible if you just don't play like an idiot. I'm like, yeah, dude, definitely. Yo, Apex, what's up, man? Thank you so much. Good luck on the runs, Ninten. Thank you. Oh, I get it. I'm so fast that you confuse me for Ninten. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I appreciate that. What the fuck is this beep 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 boo boo? What? Is this some meme I am a heathen about and I'm a boomer? What is this? What is this? There's this newfangled memeage that is in my chat. Thanks to Big Sid. Boomer missed one.
All shall bend to my will.
God, I feel like I'm getting my combos out so slowly.
What are you doing?
Hurry up.
Yeah, yeah, take this. Ha, ha, back off. Ha, ha.
Yo, P, thanks, man.
It's that weird reading from the... Yeah, but it's... What's that? Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy... Gee! Hey, Sora, we're gonna...
PR2, Reaper 1 was kind of bad, everything else was good. I, like, lost a couple seconds on Reaper 1. And I saved 35 on Reaper 2, so... pretty okay. This one was tied with my PB after HB3, which is nuts.
Give me strength.
Where's the fun in this? Wait, stop it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nice. Considering I have a best segment there, 2 seconds is not a big deal. In most runs, that would have been either saving time or breaking even. Probably gonna lose some time here, because the fight I had in PB with Riku was like stupid good, so see what happens. Hook ship is about halfway through the run in KH1. It's like 55% or something like that.
back off. This is it. Light. Let's go.
Fucker.
Take this. Light. It's over.
That's not good.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, bad fight.
Give me strength.
Like, literally, Hollow Bastion 1 and 2 and End of the World are half the run in KH1. It's kind of insane. Maybe not quite half, but like 40 to 45%. That's pretty insane.
Gather. Let's go. Back off.
Thank you, Bidu, for the 100 bits, man. Just want to show appreciation for your awesome stream. Thanks for the content as always. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. I'm glad people have enjoyed the stream since I've been back. It's been very much something I've been needing for quite a while. Those 6 months were pretty hard when I wasn't streaming, but having a pretty great time now. So thank you guys for being who you are and making streams more fun.
Gather. Yeah.
Huh.
This is it.
Is that a one-shot if they slap you like that? I'm not sure. I probably is, and I almost just died right there. Dang, dude, that means that was like the reflective do or die. That was a little spooky. Not very good damage. I didn't get reflect damage, he's gonna get away from me. It's not good. Unless... Yes! Okay, that's fine. Whew. Oh my god, that was so clutch. That's the second time I've done that. That was ridiculous. Pretty bad LOD, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. Just gotta keep going.
What's that? Maybe that's the... And there's something funny about... Look, it's another...
I'm gonna need a good ending to get a 52, but it's possible. Just gotta keep pushing for it. Not as much of a leeway as I would have liked, but... I've had a run, I've only lost 40 seconds to my sum of best from Mickey fight onwards, so... I can still pull a 52, I just have to stay focused and hope the game doesn't suck. It's gonna be tough, but I can do it. And even if it doesn't work out, man, this is literally the next stream after I got my 53. It's like, I can get a fucking 52. I just have to keep pushing it, just pushing for it, you know? So, it's okay. I was worried I was never going to be able to keep up with this run after I got it, and I've already had 2 runs on par with my PB in the same stream, so I can do it. I just need a good start, and I can usually hang in there until later in the game. It's like, I think this run was a 51-10 OC, which was pretty decent. Can still get that 50 with a better start, but I mean, I'm not complaining about a low 51. I'm most likely going to run crit after I play Xenoblade. I might as well do runs of crit until Xenoblade comes out at this point, since it's only a few days away, but... If I pull a really sick time, either... Because, I mean, if this run is a 52, that's good, but I mean, it could still be a little bit better. I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna be a downward spiral of, but I can do like a little bit better every time I get like a 30-second PB. It's just like, come on, man. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if I pull a 52 before Xenoblade comes out, there's a decent chance after Xenoblade I'm just gonna play level 1 afterwards, but I mean, I don't know yet. I feel like the limit I will put myself at is 51. Like, if I hit a 51 for crit, I'm outie. Getting a time better than 51 is going to be insane, and I'd rather not put up with that. .51 I would be ecstatic to have as a time in crit, and regardless of the standard that keeps shifting, a 51 is going to forever be an excellent time for crit. I feel like a 53 is already pretty excellent, but I mean, I could be a little bit more than excellent. Who says good is good enough? Really isn't in speedrunning. You just gotta push yourself until you're satisfied. It's like speedrunning a category is kind of like painting in a way. It's like the painting is never really finished. It's just abandoned when you're satisfied with it. And I very much look at speedrunning pretty much the same way. Like, you can always do better, but when do you feel comfortable leaving it?
Piece of cake.
And plus, I also take the same kind of viewpoint when it comes to making sure you don't go too far, because you put too much stuff into a drawing or a painting, you ruin it. Same kind of deal.
Give me strength.
Make some room!
Gather. 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 Back off. Gather. Gather.
Not bad. That was a little bit risky not to do the finisher on that second to last thing, but I felt like I could get away with it, and I did, so it's fine. See, it's fine because I did something that was potentially really stupid, but it wasn't stupid, so I'm actually a genius. That's how speedrunning strats work. In an alternate reality, I completely lost my run because I did something really aggressive, and people would have called me an idiot.
Yeah. Gather. Funnel. Back off.
Motherfucker, dude. Oh my god, that's not good.
Gather. Gather. Light. Gather.
That's fine.
Gather. Gather. Gather.
Oh, Axel, please stop doing this. Okay, whatever, good enough. That could have been a lot worse, but it was looking kind of bad for a minute there, but good enough.
Give me
Considering some fights I've had, that was quite good. But it just sucks knowing I could have saved a few more seconds there if dumb things didn't happen. Okay, now the run starts.
Take that. This is it. Defend. Defend. Take this. Defend. Defend. Let's go. Back
I should have died because I got hit out of my R's, but I'm so fortunate once again. Didn't kill me. No, that time I got hit there was a complete accident and is not supposed to happen, so I'm fortunate that didn't completely fuck me over. In fact, I thought my run was dead after that, but thankfully iframes saved me. It's really weird too, because the R's has not been failing me until my last 2 runs that have gone here, so it's kind of spooking me a bit. It's like I'm confident it's gonna work, and then it doesn't work, and I'm like, not the most pleasant experience.
Gather. Gather. Give me strength.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. Gotcha now. Clever little sneak.
Back off.
Please. Okay, that's fine. Should be okay. Actually, this is cutting it close. Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god, that was so close to being bad. When I saw that first finisher didn't kill, I was like, oh no! And then the second one thankfully hit. That was so close to being awful. 252 is like holding on by a fucking thread right now. I don't know why he went all the way over there, man. That fucked the fight up a little bit.
To run out of
It's like I'm using the fucking power of waking or some shit in this world right now. How lucky I've been. Stupid fight. No. It's kind of hard to get out of that position. It's not a big deal though. Little bit iffy, but not bad as long as I don't lose the mid form here. I'll take it, man. Not bad.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down.
Excellent.
If I had a heart.
Fuck.
Give me strength.
Not the sticker. Streamer, go back. I don't like that. There's still plenty of bullshit stuff remaining. It's just a matter of not being stupid with my decisions and fights going forward at this point. I've lost runs to fucking finals on this. I mean, it's not over till it's over, but even if I really shouldn't say anything because I might will it to happen subconsciously. I mean, if I can get this once, I can do it again and I can get a 52, so regardless of what happens, I'm not disappointed. Maybe I'll be a little disappointed if it doesn't make it at the end, but I mean, I was literally dreading I would never beat this time, and here we are now, so. Nice fight. Hey, Buddhist, what's up, man? Alright, Final Fights. Honestly, Final Fights was one of the best parts of my PB, so this is gonna be tough, but I can do it again. 10 more minutes.
Let's go.
Not a fallacy. Fuck buildings. Not very good. A creeper's probably gonna live here, which is kind of bad. Oh my god, it didn't? Okay, cool. I thought I fucked it up, but I guess not. Wow, that was fast. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever done the second part of Dragon's End just that quickly before. What? Okay. It's like, what are you talking about, man? How did that not kill? Ah, shit. Sucks when you take that first hit, because that means you can't take damage in the first wing, or you're set up to get fucked. So. Okay, we should be fine. I can't die in a single hit from anything in this last wing, so even like the worst case scenario, I should not die here. Not bad. It's like that was like a quarter of a second early. Don't at me. Okay. I thought that fucking berry was gonna destroy me, but thankfully it did not.
Nothingness is eternal.
Okay, that kind of, I was second guessing myself. I was like, is that gonna hit me if I keep going this way? Because I couldn't quite tell from the angle. That was a bit sketch. Because those buildings were a one shot if they touch you, so. Hey, sub 250 armored Zemnis 2, not bad. Close enough, right? Okay, boys, you know what time it is.
Anger and hate.
Post the emote. Nice. Oh my god, that was so good. $252, let's fucking go. Oh my god, I'm insane. What the fuck, dude? This run was actually pretty good. Holy fuck, I am happy. Okay, now this run, I'm pretty happy with. Redemption from last stream. Unfucking believable. Unless my game crashes. Might be a bit too early to say. But holy shit, man. So, in the last week, I have gone from a low 55 to a high 52. Fucking nuts. Actually fucking nuts, dude. Thanks, Blitz. Thank you, everybody. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. This run from Twilight Town 3 to the end was really good. It should have died in like 2 or 3 spots, but it was the run of destiny. Unfucking real. Ugh! Holy shit, dude. Liquid, what's up, my man? Oh my god, my hands were actually trembling during Armored Zemnis 2, man. I was so fucking nervous. Get fucking destroyed, my dude! Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, this run was really good. Oh my god, guys, I actually have a time I'm happy with in crit now. Fucking bonkers.
We did it.
This is so much better of a run than I was expecting when I came back to this. Fucking nuts. Oh my god, 252, what the fuck? I can't believe it.